reckon this scenery is exactly why Tasmania has its name.
How pretty that view is, but how much of a horrible time they would have had here. Good taste of what solitary confinement looks like. Have we seen? Yes. I suppose if you get
Right, now I think he said this, didn't he?
yes, plug that in.
Plug this in. Then he said turn this on.
The valve, yep.
Valves or just the one valve?
No, he did just say valve. He didn't specify what tank though. Maybe the other tank. That tank.
Okay, do you want to go turn it on, please?
They don't sound too good.
Don't sound too good. And then there's the pump, and that's the switch.
Yep. Oh.
That's on.
Oh, shit, don't waste his water. Hi.
Hey, welcome back to another episode. We're still in Tasmania and we are about to explore the Tasman Peninsula. We are currently filling up at a private residence actually. Yeah, we just called Tony and he basically just said turn the tap on or turn the tanks on, turn the pump on and away you go and leave a couple of dollars here. So other than here, there's not really any other spots to fill up.
He's a nice guy. I called him, so you can find him on Wiki Camps. We are at Dunalley. We stayed behind the pub last night. That's a free camp. And anyway, yeah, Isaac said there's no real water points around here, so we've called Tony. We found him on Wiki Camps, and he's pretty relaxed. He just said leave a couple of dollars for 60 litres, but I reckon we'll give him a few more than a couple. But yeah, we're just kind of emptying, refilling. It's like emptying bins, toilet, refilling water, refilling the fridge this morning, and then we're going to head down to Lime Bay and probably camp there for three or four nights, which is exciting. We always love a long stay somewhere. Yeah, come along. I reckon it's going to be good. The weather's looking good, so that's really good. Entertainment.
Maybe it's emptier than we thought.
You need to empty the bin, fill the water, tick, get groceries, empty toilet. So we're going to Nabina for that, aren't we?
Yeah. So the plan is today that we are heading out to Lime Bay campgrounds. Now we're heading out there in the hope that we'll get a camp. It's first come, best dressed. And yeah, hopefully we get a site because by all reports it's pretty nice. And if we don't get a site, we probably have to drive back another 30 minutes back towards sort of Port Arthur and that. So fingers crossed. Okay, we found ourselves a pretty nice camp. What do you reckon, Meg?
Yeah, this is exciting, and the fact that we're here for about 3 nights too is just top notch.
Yeah, so that's the plan. We've got 3 nights here and then we're going to head to Hobart. So we're going to check out the Tasman Peninsula. We're on the beachfront. I think we could find ourselves pretty happy here. What do you reckon?
No, very happy.
All right, we're going to finish setting up. You ready for this?
I'm very ready for it. It's been a bit, look, I don't like to harp on about the weather and don't want to sound like we're complaining, but we're not cold weather people. And anyway, there's just a bit of a breeze and it's got a real cold edge to it, so we're excited for a bit of a wintry meal.
We got the Masman, is it Masman?
I think so,
Massaman curry with some rice. It might be a retreat into the van to eat it.
We should have put some broccoli with this.
I followed the recipe.
Broccoli or carrot?
Potatoes, chicken, onion, Masman curry paste, coconut milk.
Yeah, well, I suppose that's what they want.
That's what they said. So we've got a bit to see while we're down here in the Tasman Peninsula. We've got, I don't know, what do we have? we do have a bit to see. We've got, really we've got tomorrow, we've got 3 days down here before we have to head back to Hobart. So plenty to do, plenty to see.
What's happening when we get to Hobart?
Yeah, my sister's coming to visit us, which will be fun. They're coming for the weekend, so we're gonna go and enjoy a little bit of time with them. But before we get there, we're obviously gonna come here. But before we get there, we've got Port Arthur. I think the coastline will be really, really cool here, judging from what we've got here and what we drove past today.
We're ready.
We're going to settle a debate that we have every time we cook curry or
rice dishes.
Is Meg is a fast and loose type of person in general, but when we're cooking, she puts the rice straight into the curry and mixes it all around, pre-mixed, whereas I like to have my rice and curry separate. Like this.
He likes to serve rice and then the curry. I just throw it all in together.
Yeah, like fast and loose.
It's a good way to be. What do you do? We want to know. Good morning. How pretty's that? So nice. So this morning's one of the first mornings I haven't slept in a little while. Been finding it hard to get out of bed. I reckon it's because it's been cold. Anyway, starting today off with something that I really love and should do more of. Yoga.
That's enough. And then bring yourself up.
Good morning. Over the past probably week, maybe even longer than that, we've had a bit of a bad habit of waking up and just staying in our bed because it's been so cold, especially up at Ben Lomond's, and I think it's been affecting I suppose motivation. And so what this morning is about is trying to stay off screens. Obviously we've got a camera here, but trying to stay off phone screens and take in the beautiful, area that we're in. Sky's looking nice, and yeah, just really take in the outside world a bit more and be a bit more pleasant. Sounds a bit woohoo, but I think it's important to do when you can spend too much time on the screen.
Can we afford a coffee? Oh. Aye. So it turned out that it wasn't an actual information centre, but more so a cafe with a heap of pamphlets. But that actually was fine because we picked up some pamphlets and got some inspiration of what we might want to do and whatnot. So yeah, we sat there, we got our phones out and sat there, planned a few activities. So we've got our day planned, and tomorrow and the next day.
And we're actually going to move sites tomorrow. Yeah, stay tonight at where we are at Lion Bay, and then move sites to Fortescue Bay because it looks really, really good.
Yeah, so we'll and we're going to do a massive walk, 2 big walks over the next 2 days. So we'll bring the caravan in a bit closer.
How cool is this?
Yeah. There's a lot of wind coming through.
There is a lot of wind coming through, actually.
Shit.
That is remarkable.
It really is. You'd hate it if it collapsed on you. And now, this cave has 2 entrances. Uno, dos.
So remarkable caves are?
Remarkable. You should come.
I just ripped my shorts.
Let me see. Yes, right up the cracker. Not quite.
These are my favourite shorts.
Yeah, they've done you so well.
I've had these for ages.
Bad luck.
Oh no, what a disaster. Maybe that's a sign that I might need to lose a few kgs. That my spare tyre's getting a little bit too big. That my rump's getting a little bit too fatty. Maybe.
God. Are they coming to you?
Come on. Come on. No, they're not coming to us. No, they're walking away.
On our way home, there's a World Heritage Site and it's the old coal mines. So we are gonna go for a little toddle down here, check it out. Be quite interesting, I think.
Beautiful stone well. You'd want your house to be built out of it.
Yeah, it's lovely.
So what is this here? Is this the first convict settlement?
Yeah, I think it is actually. There might be a bit of reading somewhere here.
You might need a read.
Don't dong your head.
No, they've put bars up.
Bit of support.
This is definitely the convict settlement. These are all the cells.
Oh God. Far out.
Imagine living there.
Imagine how cold it would be.
Oh, this is a cold place, Tasmania too. It would be freezing.
Should we go in here? Yeah. Oh, that's even just cold there now.
Yeah, it's supposed to be summer.
Oh, a little peephole. That's a little window. Okay, let's get a minuscule taste of what solitary confinement looks like.
Oh, it's cold.
It is cold. You can't see in there, but that's dark and small and cold, and I'm scared something's going to jump out of me.
They're just so old too, like
Yeah.
1850s all this was built.
Oh, you might be able to see that one a bit better. No thanks. No thank you. We were just talking about how insane it is that they've kept this structurally sound, somewhat sound. Yeah, well over what? How many years old?
1850 it was, or around 1850.
So about 150 years old.
Between 1850 and 1870.
170. Something else that kind of blows my mind is how pretty that view is, but how much of a horrible time they would have had here, and like how the view's not changed in all those years. The trees are probably a bit bigger, a bit thicker.
One of the signs over there said how in like Port Arthur was no good for convicts, but it was worse here because it was really hard for them, obviously, down in the mine in 1850. But then also when they finished in the mine, they had to come up here and carve stones and, you know, make buildings and stuff like that up here as well. And then if they stepped a foot out of line, they went in those solitary confinements and all of that sort of stuff. And fun fact, one of the reasons why the mine shut was because of homosexuality.
Yeah.
Don't know how, but that's what the sign said anyway.
Yeah.
And what this building here was actually used to try and separate the convicts so that homosexuality wouldn't be an issue.
Times changed.
So we're here at the Cape Rao trailhead, just about I think it's about a 5-hour walk, 5-hour hike, and it takes 14 kilometres, and it takes you out to all the way out to the end of Cape Rao where there's just dolomite columns, I think. Yeah, it looks unreal, so we're going to get out there.
Dolomite.
It's a type of rock.
Oh.
Just registering so that they know we are here. I think we should learn from every time we go walking that we always take our jumper off like 10-15 minutes in.
Then we have to carry them.
Here we go. Oh, wow.
There's a ship.
There is a ship.
Where are we walking to?
Out there, I think, yeah.
This guy is walking. He's on serious revs. He's moving. Hooking. I put it down to his long leg stride. Look how much this scenery's just changed. So we've just gotten onto the plateau, which is where the cape's at the end of it. And yeah, this scenery's just changed so much.
That's impressive, isn't it?
Extremely.
Man, I want to get the drone. But we're in a national park, so cool. How high do you reckon it is?
120 metres. Do you think?
Well, yeah, you wouldn't be far off, but... And the rest, maybe.
Maybe we'll look it up. Do you know what the crazy thing is? Is that maybe there's 120 metres of rock out of the water, but how much is in the water? Ginormous.
Our number one walking hike, well, our number one snack. Well, my number one snack, maybe. My number one snack. Shapes. Barbecue. And on a side note, I reckon this scenery is exactly why Tasmania has its name.
What's its name?
Well, just like amazing scenery. Like amazing, different, beautiful scenery. Like,
yeah, this is beautiful.
These sort of cliffs are amazing to sit and watch and just be in awe of how big they are.
Yeah, we've been sitting here for a few minutes. It's really nice.
Mm.
Whoa.
Very rugged, powerful ocean, hey?
Extremely.
Okay, so we're done for this walk. We're well, it's just unreal scenery it was. If you get here, get to Tasman Peninsula, definitely do it. It's not very hard.
We say it's not that hard.
No, it's not that hard.
Yeah, but we have to go up yet.
Well, yeah, it's pretty manicured, like a really easy path. A little bit of hills, but anyway. Now we're on to finding our camp for today. We've had some bad news though, but we've had some bad news. Our camp, there's no room in the camp we were going to. Apparently you need a book or whatever, I don't know. But on to plan B. We haven't figured that out yet, but we'll have some lunch and then figure that out. Meg running to the toilet at the end of the track. So this is plan B. So plan B was driving back out to the pub at Dunley, where it's a free camp. And when I say free camp behind the pub, it means that you go in and buy a beer. So really it's not a free camp, really it was two beers each and a bowl of chips worth. But good beer and good chips. We're now going to head back into Cape Hoy to have a look at the scenery there near Fortescue Bay. Stairs have begun. Absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely, and we can hear, there must be like a cave or something just down here. So you can hear a big woof. It's only taken an hour and 20.
Hour and 20, 5Ks. On the way back. Another hour and 20. Oh, we still got that there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you think it'll be an hour and 20 on the way back?
Nah, we'll be trying to get home pretty quickly.
Slower though.
You reckon?
All those stairs.
Yeah, we'll come upstairs.
Come on.
I need it. Yeah.